Hello, viewers. Welcome back to another live section. So, guys, DSS has denied Nnamdi Kanu access from his lawyers. So they denied, Nnamdi Kanu access from his lawyers. They said that Nnamdi Kanu would not see his lawyers for no reason. They did not give any reason why. Binta Nyako, delivered a message one certain time, stating the conditions of the visitation of Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody to 3 days a week. So, before I continue with this headline, let's look at trending headlines on social media today. Tinubu Shettima strip don't represent common sense, Obi. Kenya's deputy president sacked over corruption charges. So, guys, for more details on this trending headline, do well to visit our website, edumnews.com. Whenever you're looking for trending headlines, head straight to our website, edumnews.com. So, guys, back to what we have for today. Like I said, DSS has denied Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers. Guys, can you imagine? Upon Justice Binta Nyako delivered a judgment one certain time. I think that was May 28th. I've forgotten the year, but she delivered a judgment stating the conditions of Nnamdi Kanu's visitation. His lawyers have to come and meet him so that they will plan on how they will defend their next court section. So they have denied, and it was the newly appointed DSS director that has denied Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers. And then the federal court has, threatened to jail DSS director general, for disobeying court orders. So, guys, let's look at this article for more details. So it says here, breaking court issues notice against DSS director, threatens to jail him for denying Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers. So reading on, it says the court in the notice dated October 18th, 2024 and signed by its registrar threatened that the DSS boss will be committed to prison if he continued to disobey court orders by denying the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, access to his lawyers. The court, threatened DSS boss, the DSS director general, saying that if he continues to disobey court orders, that he will be, committed to be sentenced to jail, that they're going to put him in jail. So, guys, let's read on. So it says that the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Friday issued a notice of consequence against the Director General of the Department of State Service, DSS, Adeoluwa Oluwatosin Ajayi, for contempt of court. So they sent a message to him telling him that if he continues, to disobey court orders, that they're going to jail him, they're going to put him in jail. Imagine Binta Nyako, delivered a court order saying that, stating the conditions for Nnamdi Kanu's visitation. Number one, they said that the court order, the court orders that Binta Nyako delivered was that, the conditions extended for Nnamdi Kanu's visitation was, for them to, provide a room. They should make a room available. They should make a safe and clean room. They should provide a safe and clean room to be available so that the defendants at the present facilities will present themselves so that they can, gather and talk on how they will defend the next court section. Remember that Nnamdi Kanu is going to be going to court this month again, I think on the 31st of October or thereabouts. And these people have denied him from his lawyers because these people have to, the lawyers and Nnamdi Kanu have to come together and talk discuss on how they will defend the next court section. But the newly appointed Director General of the DSS has denied Nnamdi Kanu have denied Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers, guys. And then the Federal High Court has said that, that if DSS boss, continues to disobey court orders, that is going to be jailed, that they're going to put him in jail. So let's read on. It says the court in the notice dated October 18, 2024, and signed by its registrar threatened that the DSS boss would be committed to prison if he continued to disobey court orders by denying the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, access to his lawyers. They don't want him to prepare for his next life. These DSS people are actually doing too much. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to prepare for his next court section. They don't want him to prepare by denying him access to his lawyers. Let's continue reading. So it says here in this article that the notice read, take notice that unless you obey the directions contained in this order by allowing the applicant's counsel to conduct the court order's visitation with the applicant on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will be guilty of contempt of law and will be liable to be committed to prison. So they said if DSS boss doesn't listen to them, doesn't obey court orders by allowing Nnamdi Kanu to have access to his lawyers, so that they will prepare on how to defend their next court section. They have denied Nnamdi Kanu access. Can you imagine that? This is so bad. Honestly, they are treating Nnamdi Kanu so bad. They denied Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers. And they said if DSS boss continues to disobey court orders, that they are going to sentence him to, they're going to put him in prison and jail him. This is what they said. So let's read on. It says here, confirming the developments, Kanu Special Counsel Barrister Aloy Ejimako said that the notice by the court was necessitated by the DSS repeated disobedience of the court order, 3 days in a week visitation of Nnamdi Kanu by his lawyers. Now, Nnamdi Kanu's the Federal High Court have given an order saying that they will come and visit Nnamdi Kanu 3 days in a week. And then they gave them conditions that there will not be 5 persons in a room, that the DSS, is supposed to bring out or make available a room that is safe and clean for his lawyers and Nnamdi Kanu to stay and discuss on how to defend the next court section. And then they will not exceed 5 in a room. And these people have denied the newly elected or the newly appointed DSS Director General. They have denied him access to his lawyers. So they are saying here, the lawyers are saying that they are going to, put him in prison if he continues to, disobey court orders. So now the Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer said that the notice by the court was necessitated by the DSS repeated disobedience of the court order, 3 days in a week visitation of Nnamdi Kanu by his lawyers. He says here, Ejimako said that with the court notice, if DSS Director Ajayi continues to deny them access to Kanu, the IPOB legal team will be left with no option but to commence a vigorous contempt proceeding against him. So Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, said that if this man, the DSS Director Ajayi, continues to deny them access to Kanu, the IPOB leaders legal team will be left with no option but to commence vigorous contempt proceeding against him. So he said, Ejimako said this notice is necessitated by the repeated disobedience of the court orders visitation of Mazi Kanu by the newly appointed Director General of the State Security Service, Mr. Adeola Oluwatosin Ajayi, who has for almost a month not allowed Mazi Kanu's lawyers to visit him. Guys, this is so bad. This man for almost a month now has not allowed Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer to visit him. And we heard in the last court section, the last court session that Nnamdi Kanu had, that we heard him say that he has heart congestions, that he have heart problem, that you can see that lumps are growing in his armpits. And then he said they have written a petition to the federal government. They will go and send someone that don't know what he's doing, someone that doesn't know what he's doing, to come and treat him. And then he's still, being disturbed by this heart congestion. That it has not stopped, that it continues to, disturb him. instead of them to send someone that that can treat it well, they will send someone. This is what he said with his mouth in the last court section. And now the DSS officials have denied Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers. How would they prepare for the next court section, guys? This is so bad. For almost a month now, they have not allowed Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers to visit him. This is so bad. Why the Federal High Court, has given them conditions that that their lawyers is going to visit them, and they should provide a room where they will talk about how to defend their next court section. But no, this DSS Director General has refused to do what he's supposed to do. He has refused Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers to visit him. This is so bad. Let's read on, guys. So he said here, to be clear, this notice is a quasi-criminal judicial process that, for once any person disobeying a court order or of the penal consequences of such misconduct. Therefore, if the Director General of the DSS persists on the ignorable path, he will leave us with no option than to commence a vigorous contempt proceeding against him. So let's continue reading. It says here that, recall that Justice Binta Nyako had, in a judgment delivered on May 20th, 2024, issued an order varying the conditions of visitation to Kanu in the DSS custody to 3 days a week. So it says that Justice Binta Nyako, has made a judgment delivered on May 20th, 2024, saying that stating the conditions of Nnamdi Kanu's visitation at the DSS custody to 3 days a week. So let's continue. Justice Binta Nyako, brought out conditions. He stated conditions for Nnamdi Kanu's visitation. He says here, the court ordered that he is to be given a safe and clean room to be made available to the defendants at the present facilities to prepare for his defense with his team of counsel, not exceeding 5 in numbers. So he says that DSS is supposed to, make a room available, a safe and clean room. He said a safe and clean room must be made available for the defendant at his present facility to prepare for his defense with his team of counsel, with his legal team, not exceeding 5 in numbers. So reading on, it says that they should be allowed such facilities that is required for the presentation of his defense and be allowed to take notes. So after Binta Nyako said this, the DSS, the Director General of DSS, have refused to obey court orders. This is so bad. So reading on, it says here that, however, Kanu's legal team has no several occasions it says here that, however, Kanu's legal team has on several occasions raised an alarm that the DSS moved from secretly recording their conversations with Kanu to completely deny them access to Kanu, hence making it impossible for them to prepare Kanu for his defense. So this is what these DSS people are doing. They said here that they have recorded when the last time that Nnamdi Kanu was talking with his legal team, they were preparing on how to defend their next court section, that the DSS people recorded their conversation. Guys, can you imagine? They recorded their conversation with Kanu to completely deny them access to Kanu, hence making it possible for them to prepare for his defense. These people are really treating them bad. If you check this, they're really treating them bad. Why would you deny Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers? So how do you don't want him to come out of how do you want him to defend his next this is his next court section? This is so bad, guys. So guys, that will be all for now. Any other updates, I will still come back and update you guys. Don't miss my live section, guys. So guys, that will be all for now. Don't forget the trending headlines I mentioned earlier. Tinubu Shettima strip don't represent common sense. Obi. Kenya's deputy president sacked over corruption charges. So guys, for more details on this trending headline, visit our website, ediumnews.com. Make this website your number one when it comes to trending headlines. So guys, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, guys. Please hit the subscribe button so that you'll be updated on what is actually happening in this world. So guys, please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, Edium News TV, subscribe now so that you'll be updated. So guys, don't forget to like and share this video. So we have come to the end of this live section. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.